So guys, I wanted to split the interview up of Freddie Roach, because Freddie Roach in an interview also said that if Pacquiao and Mayweather have a rematch, it'll be a different Pacquiao. He said that, you know, I wanted Pacquiao to get operated on before the fight. He wasn't. He was injured. During the fight, Pacquiao mentioned that after 4 rounds, he can't move his arm. And he basically said that obviously now that Pacquiao's in full health, it's a fight that I want to see. I want to see Pacquiao and Floyd, because, you know, I feel like Pacquiao wasn't the best he could have been when the first fight was made. And I think in the rematch, you'll see a much better and a much stronger Manny Pacquiao. Now, in terms of Freddie Roach saying Pacquiao couldn't move his arm, I totally disagree. To me, I don't know about the arm thing, because to me, Pacquiao looked well. I didn't look at Pacquiao in that fight and think, you know what, his arm, like, don't get me wrong, he was a little bit gun shy, but most people that fight Mayweather are gun shy because they're not able to land. So they don't want to waste their punches. Now, Pacquiao, he did have his bursts in the fight, and those bursts that he had didn't seem to me like he was injured. You don't know. You don't know. I did think that they were looking for excuses in order to kind of look for an excuse so they can, you know, get a rematch, so then they can build up a rematch. So I don't know. Only Pacquiao knows whether he was legitimately injured. You know, I like to think I believe him, you know, but I don't know. He didn't fight like an injured fighter on the night. You know, he didn't fight like somebody that's had a torn rotator cuff, because when you've got a torn rotator cuff, right, you can't move it. I've injured my shoulder before, and it wasn't a torn rotator cuff, right? You can hardly train. You can hardly train. Everything you do, it hurts, right? So, and that's not a torn rotator cuff. So can you imagine tearing your rotator cuff, right? And going into a boxing fight and throwing punches? You wouldn't be able to do it. You just wouldn't. You know, I know these guys take jabs and all sorts of that, you know, numbs the pain. But even then, you won't be able to do it. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how injured he was. You know, maybe there was a little tear there. But you just don't know. But again, whether that would have made a difference in the fight, I'm not so sure. I don't know that. I don't think that was the reason why he lost. I just think Mayweather was so technically good that, you know, I think Pacquiao struggled to get close to him. Whenever Pacquiao would get close, Mayweather would duck underneath, or he would grab hold. You know, Mayweather was just, his tactics were spot on and I just think he kind of bamboozled Pacquiao, you know, I can say. He kind of bamboozled Pacquiao. Pacquiao wasn't expecting those kind of tactics, and, you know, he didn't know what to do. He didn't have many answers. You know, Mayweather shut him out, in my opinion. A lot of you say that, you know, Pacquiao won that fight. Come on. You know, I know you're Pacquiao fans and whatever, but come on, you can't say that he won that fight, unfortunately. Like, listen, I've praised Pacquiao a lot in the past, praised him, but I've got to be real. On my channel, I've got to be real, and I don't feel that Pacquiao won that fight. I feel like Pacquiao lost that fight against Mayweather. And like I said, I think a rematch would be interesting because Mayweather's been out for so long, but I don't think Mayweather's going to come back. So I think that closes that argument altogether. So Freddie Roach and Pacquiao probably hope they get the rematch, but I don't think they will, because I don't think Mayweather will come back. But yeah, guys, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you make of Freddie Roach saying that in a rematch you'll see a different Manny Pacquiao? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.